Hello and welcome to the show. I am Kair and today I'll be your voiceover guy for results video from 4th round of Auto Beam Championship, which we have waited over 8 months for it. This time we went back to the year 2007 and we want to check out whose supercar would be the best. Let's go! The first one is Ardila, made by one-man Army Wągle and his AVA motor group. The engine is a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 making a modest 408 horsepower, what is the smallest number we'll see today. It also is the worst in terms of acceleration, automation score and almost in weight with 1,455 kilograms. What a start! The only good thing I said about it is that it scored a third place in aesthetics with 6.7 score. Either the voters are blind or other competitors are much worse. We are going over to Baseworks and his Sheddington hatchet, drove, engineered and designed by the man, the myth, the legend himself, LS-swapped RX-7. The engine is a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated mighty V10, but making only a shy 551 horsepower. All-wheel drive system helps to accelerate this small boy in 2.8 seconds to 100. What helped to get a great 1 minute 45.9 seconds lap time? But a 5-second penalty screwed it a lot. Third place in automation rating and a top place in aesthetics with 7.8 score. Not bad LS-swapped. The third one is Skilden Richt Kit Snap from Belgia Pure Manufacturing, made by another legend, Bilo. Rest in peace, Bilo. And what can I say about this car? It's pretty much point average in everything. 591 horsepower from 3.4 liter turbo V8, 1370 kilograms all-wheel drive systems, probably quite wide tires. That's a recipe for a very fast lap time. What Bilo managed to get, if not that big 3.2 seconds penalty for being a naughty boy. To the corner with you. Next. And the next one is Anemone GT aka Hamokar from H&H Duo, who I do not have to introduce. Hampter engineered a 5.7 liter B8 motor making 590 horsepower, and even with that big V8 block, the car weighs only a bit over 1300 kilograms. Smalls got a great 97.9 automation rating score, but even that wasn't enough to secure a top 3 place in that category. The lap time is not great. I've seen someone doing better times with a worse car, if you know who I mean. The design by Dan could be better. A facelifted Ford Cougar doesn't really look like a supercar. I've seen him doing better in past rounds. To the KFC. Porto FST, fried by KFC Racing Trio, Clark Kenshiro and Frederick Linus. Finally a car that looks like a proper supercar. Shame it got a penalty in aesthetics because personally it looks the best this round. 1 minute 45.5 with a 2 seconds penalty on top, driven by an almost voiceover guy, Clark, is a great lap time. It also is quite an achievement to get a penalty in every category and finish so high this round. Next! It's time for Yippee! Diamond Spec by Jams and Mikon from Cobalt Worker Union. This car makes a shocking 670 horsepower from Quad Turbo V16. I repeat, a Quad Turbo V16. Is that a Veyron? 3.1 to 100 isn't very Veyron though. And that 1 minute 57.2 lap time by James and with 5 seconds penalty on top. Probably is not the full potential of this car. And the 5.1 aesthetic score by Nikon. Come on guys, you can be much better than this. Next. Mazurka 62S from Moravian Motorworks, engineered and designed by SSFONF and drove by the fastest pinniped in Auto Beam Championship, Seal. If Chat Guy was an engine, he would beat his 6.2 liter V12, making exactly 600 horsepower. The car looks nice, really shows an improvement Tess did along those years in ABC. 7 gears DCT, all-wheel drive system, 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. It all sounds great, but that 1435 kilograms of weight will slow down that car a bit. What shows in the lap time? 1 minute 51.2 by Seal, but that's with a 4 seconds penalty. Damn, even Drdiakar did better. Speaking of Drdiakar, imagine an experience so painful that you would never want to think about it ever again. and it still would not be as harsh as driving this car on another racetrack. That P3 in lap times is a miracle, got only thanks to other guys getting penalties. Aesthetic-wise, it's a Mrdia car, and I can't really say much about it without losing my voiceover job. Maybe that I wouldn't want to even touch it with a stick. At least Mrdia managed to get not the worst automation rating. It's something. Next. Aniel Holm 8TT from Zaxpit, made by another one-man army, U/unusual 10 pierdolnik infuriation. Congratulations, you managed to get a worse automation rating than Mrdia. That's definitely something you can be proud of yourself. 3.5 liter twin charge V8 making 564 ponies and 31 kilograms makes a very average power to weight ratio. But it almost looks like a Koenigsegg. I like that. And the last but first is Resonance GT by Freestyle Aces Design Division, a 1 minute 45.4 lap time got by probably the fastest driver at this moment in Autobeam Championship, Speeding Red. Not only it was the fastest car, but Speeding Red also got the highest automation rating of all teams. Wow, enjoy the lap. Now, for the round results, as you have seen, the fastest was Speeding Red from Freestyle Aces Design Division, but only faster by less than 1/10 on a second than Clark from KFC Racing. But Clark got a 2-second penalty if I remember correctly, and on the last podium place as the sub-driver from Drdia, Le Moi, I'm Kaer. In Drivers' Championship, Clark and Speeding Red are tied together on first place. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting final round between those two. And LS Swapped is on third place, 8 points behind, but Smalls is only 1 point behind, another close battle. In automation rating, another W for Freestyle Aces Design Division with staggering 103.6 points. Stesiphon with his Moravian Motorworks on a second place was another engineer scoring above 100 with 101.2 points, and the Baseworks finished on third with 98.6 points. In Automation Rating Championship we have another close fight for top place, but this time it's between Freestyle Aces Design Division and Moravian Motorworks with only 1 point difference between them, and again Baseworks is on third place. But in aesthetics scores, Baseworks achieved a first place with 7.82 points thanks to a small penalty Frederick Linus from KFC Racing got, and his final score was 7.72 points. And to my surprise, Von Gźle finished on P3 with 6.65 points, snatching podium place from Stesiphon just by 0.05 points. It's your first podium place in aesthetics, if I remember correctly. Congratulations! In Designers Championship we have another close battle before the final round between Frederick Linus and LS Swapped RX-7, tied together on first place with 58 points, followed by Stesiphon with only 6 points behind them. I think every one of them has still a chance to win this category. Hope we will know that soon, TM. Finally, getting to this round results. Freestyle Aces Design Division won with 35 points, only 1 point ahead of KFC Racing with 34 points, who was only 1 point ahead of Baseworks with 33 points. Very close fight for a win. I like that. Moravian Motorworks finished 4th, H&H on 5th, Merdia Cars was carried to 6th, Cobalt Worker Union finished 7th, Belgium Union Manufacturing got 8th. Quite some juniors here. I guess ABC doesn't pay that well to teams, lol. Aviary Motor Group finished 9th and Zaxpit ended on last place. In Constructors' Championship, top 4 has still a real chance to win the season. The highest chance, of course, has the current leader KFC Racing with 145 points, but second Baseworks is only 3 points behind them with 142 points. A lot harder tasks wait for Moravian Motorworks with 138 points and Freestyle Aces Design Division with 134 points. Here, enjoy a score distribution graph or something. I have an interesting fact though. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Fascinating. So, we're in an outro now. What to say here? There is not much in here to do or see. Only a few cars in the background. Nice cars though. Maybe go outside, touch some grass, and wait a few months for another results video. See ya!